Clancy with Planet Eclipse. We're here to go over our new CS1. This gun has been in the workings for probably about over 2 years now. We've been trying to produce something that gives players everything that they wanted, from reliability, efficient, and smooth and quiet. So with this marker, you do get everything plus more that has been asked for, over the years. So, pretty quick and simple, easy enough to tell. It's hoseless design. We've moved the regulator from the front foregrip into the grip itself. Doing that, we were able to keep still a full-size piston, which gives players the ability to use any low-pressure, mid-pressure, or high-pressure tank still with it. Going into there, we have a brand new sonar design that was manufactured in-house now. So first one of our sonars that was designed and built, for the gun. It is rebuildable, it's workable, but it's probably our most robust solenoid to this date. We've switched over to 2 AA batteries in the foregrip, which run at only 3 volts, so it's a lot more efficient. They're going to last a lot longer than a 9-volt battery. It's the most common battery that everybody usually has in the bag as well. Internally, we have basically the IV core drivetrain that we use on the 3.5, but we have increased the volume of the actual body of the gun, which helps us reduce the pressure. So the internal pressure has gone down from 135 to 115 psi. Plus, we've changed the porting on the bolt itself. With those combined, you basically reduce the sound signature, reduce the pressure, reduce the smoothness of the gun as well. Everything is basically toolless removal. Bolt comes out, that's toolless. You can get at the batteries, toolless. Eye covers itself is toolless. Just by pushing that back, those will come on off. You do get a spare set of detents underneath the eye covers as well. There is no more wires between the frame and body itself. We use all new sprung terminals, so everything clicks into place. There's no more worrying about it getting pinched or getting destroyed by it as well, so that is awesome. We have the shaft by barrel, which has a quick threads. It's got the recessed O-ring in as well, which you can see there's no more O-ring bulging out. Comes stock with the Pro Tip. We do have a lot of things. It has a magnifying glass in the back, so it does enlarge the screen. So when you turn it on, everything does stay nice and large for you. We have changed the software and the circuit on the gun itself. One of the cool things that it does, the software will now tell you if you have a good or bad battery. So if you put an inexpensive battery, but that usually would used to read as a full life, no longer you take one shot, it will tell you if it's a bad battery or not, so you don't have to worry about being in the middle of a game and worrying if your battery is good or bad. Other thing we did, we tried to make the look of the gun, a lot more, modern, up to date. Everything is smooth in the gun. It all matches up, all the lines flow with each other. Before, the grip might have stuck out a little bit, but now you can see everything is flush, even with itself, which is fantastic. You compare this to another gun, it just looks, looks the way it should be. You get the standard pops on off, like all our other guns. What else? We changed the layout of the gun. The feed neck has been pushed forward. The frame has been pushed back a little bit to balance the gun even more. So when you're holding the gun with one hand trying to load paint into it, it's a lot more balanced than it was previously in the past. We do have the D-Tech 2, which we just changed the position of the feed neck, so as the paint's getting smaller, you will not have to worry about it bouncing up back into your hopper at all. So that's going to keep everything feeding consistently and basically cause less problems with breaking the paint. You still have the adjustable solenoid with it, which we've also added a muffler inside of that helps reduce the sound as well. So everything we've done, is, we've tried to build something, from the engineering up, so it's, you get the performance and reliability, and, something that's smooth and quiet, so if you have any other information, check your local dealer. This is your new CS1.